Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Poor Boys Everyday Carrying Flashlights. And today we're going to talk about some of these bad boys. Listen guys, I can't say enough good things about Sofirn. I like all sorts of flashlights, as you'll see on my channel. I've got everything from Coast to Sofirn to Olight. I mean, you know, there's several companies that seems to make some great lights. But as far as you know, everybody's got their pick as well. As far as durability, UIs, just the way the torch is made, Sofirn fits me probably best of any of them. I mean, and let's start off by, I am not compensated by any way whatsoever to doing these videos, so this is just my opinion, and I'll probably step on some toes here. Some of these Olight guys is probably fixing to hate me here in a minute. Although I do collect Olights myself, I have several of them, and I enjoy them. But today we're talking about some budget lights that's just as good. I mean, yeah, I said it. There it is. I said it. Just as good. This is the Sofirn C8G, the thrower style, and here we have the Desert Tan Sofirn C8F. These are, if you guys haven't got these in your collection, be sure to stick around to watch this video, because you probably want to hear what I got to say. I just recently done a video on the SC31 Pro, and it's one of the best everyday carry flashlights you could ask for. And once again, budget. It also has the Enduro. I don't know, I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but anyway, we're talking about these C8s here that doesn't have the Enduro. Anyway, the C8G. We'll start off with here. Well, matter of fact, let's just start off with what's in the box. They're both pretty much the same thing. What you see in one box, you'll see in the other one. Once again, these are budget flashlights, so why would they want to go spend $10, $15 on a box to ship them in? I don't blame them. This box does me no good whatsoever. I'm tickled to death it come in a cardboard box, because it was a lot cheaper on me. They're going to come with this 18650 tube, and I am a big fan of 18650 everyday carry lights. I have several, so that is nice. You know, if I need a battery or something, then hey, I got a tube. These chargers, which will come with the micro USB. I don't use that charger. I'm sure they're fine. I just got another one that I prefer to use. And this is the Sofirn card that you will see in about all their boxes. They usually come in a little orange box if they're not in this one. Oh, here's some O-rings and a foam padding. I mean, like I said, what do you need a box? A box doesn't do you much good, because I wanted, these are user lights. I mean, this ain't something you're gonna get $30 for and set up on the shelf, although they're pretty to look at, I will say that. But I mean, it's something that you're going to use. And once again, over here, the same thing with the C8F. Well, they call it brown, desert tan, whatever. Made in China. That's another thing. Let me talk about that. Their shipping. Both of these lights took 10 days a piece, coming from China. So definitely no complaints there by far. But yeah, as you see, same stuff. O-rings. Yeah, USB 18650 tube, and bubble wrap that it comes in. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Alright, little bit of difference. Actually, even though these look exactly the same, and they do come in black as well, I mean, they look, I got them for different, so hey, if I need a thrower, I need that black one. If I need a flutter, I need this desert tan one. So that's why I got them separate colors. But they are exactly the same in length and diameter. I use a lanyard on them. A lot of people don't. I do. But anyway, let's see, what was the dimensions I had? It actually wrote down 149 millimeters by 44.6 at the head. Both of them, even though this one has 3 XPL. Did I say that right? Make sure. Yeah, 3 XPL LEDs. So there's a lot of difference there. And there's a little difference in the batteries. Let me show you some batteries. Some people like to look at these contact points. They got the double springs in there as well. But contact point seems to interest a lot of people. I'll go ahead and show you that what time I'm at it. Tubes are interchangeable. I swapped them out one day just to see what it looked like. But in the C8G, you're going to get a 21700 3.7 volt, 4000 milliamp hour, 40 amp battery. So, all right, remember that, 4000. Seems to be a typical thing. I looked them up on Amazon just to make sure a while ago, and theirs offered the same thing as well. Same internals with this one as the other one, but 4800 milliamp hour, 48 amp. All right, there's your difference. I mean, other than that, they're pretty well the same in looks anyway. And like I said, I'll probably step on some toes here and with some old light guys right here, because you know, I've got to put my 2 cents. Let's get rid of this one for a minute. I'm a thrower type guy. That's my type of flashlights. That's what I prefer. And, you know, I've got more than one. Here is another dandy light, good light, real good light. Let's see, I'll have to look up the specs on that one, but I need to look them up on this one as well. But still, I know the specs on the new Warrior X Pros, and these are the older style. Move some of these out of the way. I want to give you correct numbers. But anyway, those are the older style, I guess. The new ones that just come out is green, blue, and red. They have lost some throw. I don't want to be sure. All right. That's what I thought. 600 meters. Okay. I mean, this is a $139 Olight Warrior X Pro. It's a dandy light. I mean, it does its job. I got the tail cap unscrewed. And it is a brute. You have a low and a high option. You have a magnetic charger, and you have a magnetic pressure switch option as well to make it a weapon light. And you also have a weapon mount that you can buy optional. And so is the pressure switch. It's optional as well. But just your bare stone light here in Desert Tan was $139. I think the regular black ones were $129. Maybe I'm $10 off, give or take some. But this is a 600 meter light. Let me check on the Warrior X. It is a 559 meters. All right. So 559 meters. This right here is more comparable. There's 30, 40 meters difference between these two. But the C8G, in which I caught on their website on sale for 30 bucks, $29.99. All right, 565 meters, guys. 560, and they're probably pretty true at that. I don't have a lux meter, but I'm telling you, they're probably pretty true about that. So, this is your Warrior X, the non-pro. Uh, I'm not sure about the price on this, but I'm gonna say they're over $100. They're right at the 120, 130 range. Keep in mind, $30. I ordered that light and these two holsters for $34. All right, so 559, 565. A few more meters out of a $30 light. Hey, I'm all about that. And it's got some good color to it as well. I mean, it's not blue, or it's not cheap. I mean, they got really good LEDs, and I'm just mind blown how they can sell this light that cheap. And I'm sure once their marketing goes up, their prices will probably go up. So I would probably recommend going ahead and getting them now. I plan on getting a few myself for Christmas gifts. It's a whole lot cheaper than buying a light, let me tell you. And I have, like I said, I've got several. I've probably got 35 lights, and I've got 8 or 10 Sofirn that I'm just working on. But you know, it's took me years to get these lights. The Warrior, let's see, I'm probably better off to give you the dimensions on the Warrior X. First of all, let me show you this in case if you want to take a screen or pause the video of it. I'll read you off some numbers. All right. And once again, we're talking about the C8G here. Sorry, you hear my dog probably in the background. Alrighty, it does have a Moonlight Mode of 1 lumen. That is really important to me. I mean, as I get up through the middle of the night, I don't want to disturb anybody, and so I'll try to sneak around the house in 1 lumen, and once I get downstairs, then I can start cranking some power on. But I like 1 lumen. It is kind of funny how you turn, in order to turn your low or your moonlight on, you hold your side switch, then hit your power button. All right, and then once you get out of moonlight, you're going to cut it off, then turn it back on. Then he'll memorize the whatever mode you were in last. That kills all power, or you can hold it down and kill power, or double kill it, we'll call it. Anyway, back to some numbers. You have 1 lumen, and on low, you have 75 lumens. Great big jump, and you can do a lot with 75 lumens. Medium, let's back up here. On your 1 lumen, 60 hours of runtime. I mean, you got to keep in mind, this is a 21700 battery. I mean, this is a full-size hand light. A lot of people say that they carry these in their pocket. I mean, they're too big for me to carry in my pocket, but they're perfect for my truck, or they're perfect for my back door, or wherever I want to leave it. 60 hours, like I said, on 1 lumen. On low, 75 lumens at 16 hours and 35 minutes. On medium, 300 lumens and 6 hours and 30 minutes. I mean, 300 lumens is probably my most common. I don't know, probably not in a thrower, probably either 1,000 or 2,000. So you step it on at the high in 1,000, you got 4 hours and 50 minutes at 1,000 lumens. And I don't know, that's 354 meters. So if you can't see at 350 meters, 4 hours, almost 5 hours, then you probably ain't going to find a light that's going to suit you. Then you kick it up on turbo, 2,000 lumens, and you got that for 6 minutes on turbo. Then it will naturally drop down. Then it'll drop down to 1 hour and 40 minutes on high. So 6 minutes, it drops down to 1,000 lumens from 2,000. Once again, 565 meters, 80,000 candelas. 80,000. Let me see if I thought I had the candelas roped down. It's 90,000 on the Warrior X Pro, so 10 more thousand. So they're pretty close. The Warrior X is, and the C8G. So I mean, do the math, guys. I mean, I understand if you want to put these up. I mean, they're pretty to look at. You can't go wrong with Olite. I mean, they are tough as nails. They got some pretty good customer service. And what time I'm talking about customer service, Olite does have some good customer service, and I have had to speak to them a couple times, and I have caught the runaround a couple times. But in order of me doing so, I sent another email directly so I would get another customer service rep, and they took care of it immediately. And every time I have dealt with Sofirn, which I've never had a problem with a Sofirn light, it's just been shipping or maybe I had a question. And right here, if you buy off Amazon, you can contact her on Facebook, and she can do wonders, and she will answer you back extremely fast. She's helped me a couple times. Like I said, just curious questions. I've never had a problem with her light. So let's talk about this one for a minute. This is their flood light, and I'm highly impressed with it. A lot of people was talking about said the milling was off on their heat sinks, or they were sloppy, but as you see, mine looks pretty daggone good. I mean, this is probably all my fault right here, but I mean, it looks awesome. I love the desert tan. I'm a sucker for the desert tan, and I like the big green button. I would like to see them with the Anduro UIs. What time I'm thinking about, let me show you something on the C8G. I'll walk you through. All right, like I said, your Moonlight, Firefly, whatever you want to call it. Hold your side switch, tap your button. I'll show you some difference between beams here in a minute. Tap it, it's going to go off. Then you've got your low, medium, high. Double tap for turbo. All right. Let's go back down here. Then you want to, if you want your ramping, 4 clicks while it's on. Then you'll see the 3 blinks. 2 clicks. It takes me a minute to get used to this ramping UI, but there we go. I like the step mode myself, and it's that simple. I mean, it's just whatever you like. Now, the reason I say that, the C8F has 4 different group modes, if I'm not mistaken here. I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, 4 light groups. You have one mode where it's just on or off. Then you have 3 modes, 4 modes, or ramping. So I'm assuming, let's turn it on here and find out. You do the Moonlight, I'm sure, the exact same way. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So it must be the 4 modes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either on or off. All or nothing. I mean, that some people like that. I mean, that, you know, if you're an older person that don't understand UIs real well and you want it all or nothing, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Which one is this one? one just got 2 modes. This one must be wrapping. Nope. Not sure. I'll have to do my homework on this one. Like I said, I'm more of a thrower guy. But, yeah, that's how you get through them. Let me find the specs on this thing. On your low mode, let's see, group 1, here we go. It's 500 lumens on medium, then 3,500 lumens on turbo. So 2 modes. Group 2, I'll have to read how to do it. Group 2, you have 1 lumen, 100 lumens, 700 lumens, and 1,800 lumens, and 3,500 lumens. So that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Group 3, 1 lumen. Eco, 10 lumens. Low is 100 lumens. Medium is 500 lumens. High is 1,800 lumens. And turbo is 3,500, of course. And then in group 4, you have your ramping, which is from 1 to 3,500. And it has 3 Cree XPL LEDs with a lifespan of 50,000 hours, and which is your typical lifespan. It has a low voltage cutoff at 2.8, and your max volts is 4.2 volts. 149 millimeters by 44.6. And like I said, guys, I don't mean to step on no toes, but I mean, if you got plenty of money you want to throw away, I mean, buy me an extra light too. But I prefer the Sofirn. I mean, if anybody, not sure that anybody's even going to watch this, but I want to say this about Sofirn. I wish they would do something with their holsters. I ordered this holster for this light. I mean, they're the exact same light. I ordered 2 of these holsters actually. And this is what you get. I don't want to trust it in there. I wish that they would have done a little bit better on their holsters, but they're $1.99. So I can't complain there. And if you step up, I think, and get the next size holster, I think it's for this big thing. So, which is their SP36 BLF. And guys, if you don't own one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and a pair of these, then you are missing out, let me tell you, because these are some of the best lights on the market. I use these lights more than any light in my house, and I have probably 50. I changed the clip. This isn't the original clip. This is an Olight clip. I seem to like it better. It carries a little deeper than what Sofirn's did. This is the one that come off the SC31 Pro right here. So you see about how deep it was. I just went with a little deeper clip off of an Olight. Right here's a size comparison for you. 3/8 of an inch difference. And I done a video on these two as well. If you didn't see it, go check it out. But I prefer to carry this one. I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks. But once again, $25 compared to 70 or 80. So, I mean, take your pick, guys. But anyway, I'm glad you tuned in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on your way out. And let me know what you think. Maybe I'll miss some stuff.